In our previous program, we were speaking about the 144,000 in Revelation chapter 7, and the way their names are organized out of sequence, but the meaning of the names out of sequence gives a special message. You shared that with us in our previous program. Maybe just bring us up to snuff on that again. It's an amazing statement that is so true and so God-honoring.
Yes, what we pointed out in the prior show was the names of the 144,000. There's 12,000 from 12 different tribes, and they're not listed in a chronological birth order, which is typically what you find in genealogies in the Bible. The first son is followed by the second son as they list them, third son, etc. So we have these in a misordering, and there's actually it appears to be a purpose for that. There's a mystery behind this misordering that actually unveils their mission statement that they'll be aware of when they come on the scene in that first half of the tribulation period. And that's the nature of the book, The Last Prophecies. It's going to talk about the prophecies that happened that first 3.5 years. So, for instance, Judah's listed first, but he was actually the fourth son. His name means praise God. Reuben was the first son, but it's behold the son is his meaning. So you go down with Gad, Asher, Naphtali, all the names, and they're all out of order. So here's what their names mean. Praise God, behold the son, good fortune, happiness, my wrestling, God has caused me to forget. Hearing, joining, God has given me higher, elevated, increasing, son of the right hand. Those are the meanings of the 12 names. Now, when you put those all together in a logical translation, this is going to be their understanding just from the fact when they're ordering of their names. And they'll be aware of this. These are Hebrew tribe, 12,000 Hebrew tribe. They'll know they're supposed to be in order, and they're not. It says, praise God for the gospel of Jesus Christ. Behold his son of good fortune and happiness. My struggle with sin and the Mosaic law God has caused me to forget. Hearing of the mystery of our grafting in with the Gentiles, God has reinstated me into an elevated position of ministry once again, and is increasing those being saved through Christ, the Son of the right hand. Now, that's going to be their awareness, and we find out, Larry, later in Revelation chapter 7, that apparently these guys are so powerful with their teaching and preaching throughout the world, worldwide ministry, that there is in the tribulation period a worldwide revival that is sparked.
That is so fantastic, and that leads me to the next question, and that is, Bill, how do the 144,000 spark a worldwide revival? Because we're speaking about it happening, but what precipitates this? What do they do?
Well, times are extremely intense when you understand what's going on in that first half of the tribulation. And prophecies have been fulfilled by the time you get to them, pre-tribulation related prophecies. Perhaps the destruction of Damascus in Isaiah 17. Obviously, the rapture of the church in the pre-tribulation rapture.